Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. So from the chapter Factors and Multiples, today we are going to learn about prime and composite numbers. Repeat after me children, what are we going to learn? Prime and composite numbers. Now first let us look at what do we have here. Write the factors of the following numbers and count them. Spelling mistake here. Yes, write the factors of the following numbers and count them. The first two have been done for you. Now for the number 14, it has 4 factors, 1, 2, 7 and 14. So the number of factors are 2. For 23, we have 2 factors, 1 and 23. For the number 45, we have 1, 5, 9. We have 3 also. Yes. 15 and 45 we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 factors. Okay children, so like this few numbers have 2 factors and few numbers have more than 2 factors. Yes, see 23 and 11 are having only 2 factors. 14 and 45 are having more than 2 factors, that is 14 is having 4 factors and 45 is having 6 factors. Now answer the following questions. Write the numbers that have only 2 factors. Write the numbers that have more than 2 factors. Okay, see here from the ones that we have solved, 11 and 23 have only 2 factors. Sorry, it's not 12, 11 and 23. Yes, 2, 3, 23. Next, more than 2, 14 and 45 have more than 2 factors. Yes, you will notice that some numbers have only 2 factors, that is 1 and the number itself. And that too children, see, if you observe here the 2 factors we have got, they are 1 and the number itself. Here the factors of 11 are 1 and the number itself, that is 11. The factors of 23 are 1 and the number itself, that is 23. Only 2 factors. These two numbers are having only 2 factors, that is 1 and the number itself. Such numbers are known as prime numbers. What are they called as children? Such numbers having only 2 factors, that is 1 and the number itself, are known as our prime numbers. See, for example, 2 is a prime number since its factors are 1 and 2. Yes, again, what is the factor? Factor is a number that divides the given number completely. Yes, so when we divide the number by its factor, the remainder should be 0. So, 2 is having only 2 factors, that are 1 and 2. Yes, that is 1 and the number itself. So what does that make 2? 2 becomes our prime number. Some more examples of prime numbers are 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 23, 29, 31 and so on children. From the numbers 1 to 100, okay, from 1 to 100 we are having a total of 25 prime numbers. How many prime numbers do we have from 1 to 100? From 1 to 100 we have a total of 25 prime numbers. Out of them, some are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 23, 29, 31 and so on children. Okay, now the method of finding prime numbers will be taught to you in your further classes, that is in your 5th class. You will learn the method how to find out all the prime numbers from 1 to 100. But for now, remember these basic prime numbers. What are they? Repeat. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 23, 29, 31. Okay. Now these prime numbers, the numbers which only have 1 and the number itself as their factors, are known as prime numbers. Yes, all these numbers. Okay. Now we know that 31 is a prime number. So what will be the factors of 31? 1 and 31. That is 1 and the number itself. Now what will be the factors of 29? 1 and 29. 1 and the number itself. Yes. Now you will, coming to the next para, you will also find numbers which have more than 2 factors. Such numbers are known as composite numbers. Yes, here we have seen that 14 and 45 have more than 2 factors. Yes, apart from the number in itself, they are having other numbers as factors as well. So such numbers are known as our composite numbers. Understood? So depending on the number of factors, we divide the numbers into two categories. What are they? Prime numbers and composite numbers. How many factors do prime numbers have, children? Prime numbers have only two factors, that are 1 and itself, and composite numbers have more than 2 factors. Okay, more than 2. Composite numbers may have 4, 6, 8, 10, any number of factors more than 2. So depending on the number of factors a given number has, it can be either prime or composite. If it has only two factors, that is 1 and itself, it is called as a prime number, and if it has more than 2 factors, it will be called as a composite number. For example, the number 4 has 3 factors, namely 1, 2 and 4. Yes, 4 has 3 factors here. So what does that make 4? 4 becomes a composite number. So 4 is a composite number. Some more examples of composite numbers are, see here, 4 is missing, so 4, then 6, here 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay, so apart from these prime numbers, the remaining numbers become our composite numbers. See here, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Understood, children? So all these will become our composite numbers. Yes. So you will also find numbers, I think it is repeated here, right? Yes, the same slide is repeated here. Okay, and moving on to an important note here. 1 is neither a prime number nor a composite number, children. Okay, now how many factors does 1 have? 1 has only one factor, that is 1. Yes, see, 1 ones are 1. So when we subtract, 0 is our remainder. How many factors does 1 have? 1 has only one factor. Yes, what is a prime number? Prime number has at least 2 factors, 1 and itself. Composite numbers have more than 2 factors. Yes, but our 1 is a special number which is neither prime nor a composite number. Understood? So what are prime numbers again? Let us conclude. Before moving on, prime numbers, the numbers which only have 1 and the number itself as their factors are known as prime numbers, and the numbers which have more than 2 factors are known as our composite number. Now this is a very important blank, children. Okay, this might be asked in the exams. Dash is neither a prime nor a composite number. And what is the answer? The answer should be 1. 1 is neither a prime nor a composite number. Okay, understood here the concept of prime numbers and composite numbers. Now next, moving on to twin primes. What primes, children? Twin primes. Consider the following pair of prime numbers. Find out the difference between them. You will notice that the difference between the primes is 2. Here primes means, children, the prime numbers. You will notice that the difference between the given prime numbers is 2. Such pairs of numbers are known as twin prime numbers. See, here we are having a few prime numbers, say 37 and 39. These both are prime numbers, children. And what is the difference between them? 39 minus 37. When we subtract, 2 is our difference. Yes, so when the difference between two prime numbers is 2, they will be called as twin primes. What will those prime numbers be called as? They will be called as twin primes. First, what is the word twin means? Who are called as twins? Twins are those two people who are born on the same day to a single mother and look the same. Yes, they look the same. Yes or no? So twin primes are also belong to the same category. That means they both are our prime numbers. And what should the difference be? Twin means 2, right? So the difference should be 2. Understood, children? How to remember this? Twin means they are born to the same mother, right? So twin primes are both the same. That is, they both are prime numbers. They both are prime numbers. And what should be the difference? Twins means two people, so the difference should be 2. See, if the difference between two prime numbers is 2, then they are said to be twin primes. Okay, children, remember this carefully, that when the difference between two prime numbers, it is necessary that the given numbers are both prime numbers. They both should be twins. That means they both should be our prime numbers. Now here are some more examples of twin primes. If you look at this, 3 and 5. 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. Here both are prime numbers and the difference is 2. So they are our twin primes. 5 and 7. Both are prime numbers and their difference is 2. So they are also twin primes. 11, 13. Both are prime numbers and their difference is 2. Again, these are also our prime numbers. So these are the examples of certain twin primes that we have. What are they? 3, 5, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 41, 43, 37 and 39. Understood, children? Now moving on to co-primes. Now consider any two numbers and write their factors. Okay, so also find out their common factors. If their common factors is only 1, then such numbers are said to be co-prime numbers. Okay, children, now why was I specifying that when the difference between two prime numbers is 2, they are called as twin primes? Is, see, for twin primes, both the numbers should be prime numbers. Here we are having another concept known as co-primes. Here we can take any two numbers. They need not be our prime numbers. We can take any two numbers and write down their factors. For example, we have taken two numbers 6 and 35. Both are composite numbers, children. Both are what? Both are composite numbers. They are not prime numbers. The factors of 6 are, see, 1 6 are 6 and 2 3s are 6. So 1 2 3 6 are the factors of 6. Coming to 35, we have 1 35s are 35 and 5 7s are 35. So 1 5 7 35 are the factors of 35. Now what are the common factors here? 1. Both 6 and 35 have 1 as one of their factors. The common factors of 6 and 35 is only 1, children. Yes. So if the common factor of the two given numbers is 1, then such numbers are called as co-prime numbers. Now here the same concept is explained through a Venn diagram. This is called as what, children? It is not some circle diagram. It is called as our Venn diagram. Understood? Here two circles are shown. Now this circle has all the factors of 6 and this circle has all the factors of 35. Now if you look at here, both the circles are intersecting. Both the circles are intersecting. So here we write our common factor. The factor that is common to both 6 and 35 is our 1. So 1 is written in this space where both the factors of 6 and the factors of 35 are overlapping. They are intersecting. And what is this diagram called as? It is called as a Venn diagram. Okay, see note, if you read at the note at the last line here, co-prime numbers need not be prime numbers. Understood? Co-prime, co for common. Remember it like this, co-prime numbers have common factors. Okay, whereas twin prime numbers have 2 as a difference. Let us summarize about twin primes and co-primes here. Okay, twin prime, co-prime. Are both the numbers prime numbers? Yes, in twin primes we have two prime numbers, and whereas in co-prime it is not necessary that both the numbers are our prime numbers. And what is the criteria here? The difference between the two primes should be 2. The difference between the given two prime numbers should be 2. But whereas for co-primes, CO, so COMMON, common, here the common factor of the given numbers should be 1. Only 1, children. Other than 1, the given numbers should not share any other common factors. Understood? This is all about twin primes and co-primes. Don't get confused. In twin primes, both the numbers are prime numbers, whereas in co-primes, both the numbers need not be prime numbers. They can be both composite numbers, one prime, one composite, first one composite, the other one prime, or both can be prime numbers as well. Okay. So in co-primes there is no such rule, whereas in twin primes it is necessary that both the numbers are prime numbers. Understood, children? What did we learn till now? We learnt about prime numbers. Then came our composite numbers. Then we had our twin primes. And then lastly we learnt about co-primes. Understood? Again, what are prime numbers? It have only prime numbers have only two factors, that is 1 and itself. Composite numbers have more than 2 factors. Yes, twin primes are the prime numbers whose difference is 2. Co-primes are any two numbers whose common factor is 1. I hope the concept is clear for you all. Okay, because based on those prime numbers we have to learn the concept of prime factorization. What is our next topic for today's class, children? It is prime factorization. Now first excuse me. Now first, what are prime numbers? The factors of a number, prime factors. What are prime factors? The factors of a number which are prime are known as prime factors. Yes, we already know what are prime numbers. The prime numbers have only two factors, that is 1 and itself. Coming to factor, what is a factor? When we have two numbers, say 8 and 2, and we say that 2 divides 8 completely, then 2 becomes our factor. Yes, and what does 8 become? Do you remember, children? 8 becomes our multiple. The divisor is our factor and 8 is dividend is our multiple. So the factors of a number which are prime, just now 2 was a factor of 8. Yes, and 2 is also a prime number. It is a prime number and also a factor. So combinedly it is a prime number and a factor. So combinedly we call it as a prime factor of 8. Understood, children? It is a prime number and also a factor of 8. So combinedly we call it as a prime factor of 8. It is having both the characteristics of a prime number and also a factor. So combinedly we give it a new name called as prime factors. Now consider a composite number and let us write it as a product of its factors. For example, take 24. 24 can be expressed as a product of the factors of 2 and 3. 24 is equal to 3 into 2 into 2 into 2. Where E is missing here? Where all the factors of prime. So prime factorization refers to the method of expressing a number as a product of its prime factors. Okay, children. Now see, what are we doing here? We have taken 24. 24 is nothing but our composite number. Yes, it has more than 2 factors. It's having 1, 2, 3, 8, 12, 24. Yes, it's having all these factors. So it becomes our composite numbers. And what is the aim behind prime factorization? What do we do in prime factorization? We write a composite number as a product of its prime factors. What do? We take a composite number and write it as a product. Product means multiplication. Yes, we write it as a product of its prime factors. See, the prime factorization refers to the method of expressing a number as a product of its prime number. Now, if we start from the top, 24 can be written as 3 8s are 24. Yes? Or it can also be written as 2 12s are 24. Okay. Let us explore both the possibilities. Or it can be written as 4 6s are 24. Okay. So, it can be written as 3 8s are, 4 6 are, or 2 12s are. Now next, what do we want to do in prime factorization? We want that all the factors that we are multiplying here are to be prime numbers. We need to multiply only prime numbers here. See, 4 here, 3 into 8. 3 is already a prime number. So 3 is written as it is, this into. And how can 8 be split as? 8 can be written as 2 4s are 8. So 2 into 4. Let me write it here. 24 is first written as 3 8s are 24. Then 3 into 8. Yes, 3 is already a prime number. So let us keep it as it is. Now how can we write 8? We can write 8 as a product of 2 and 4, children. Okay, we need to represent the numbers as a product. That is why we are multiplying. So now here 3 and 2 both are prime numbers. So let us keep them as it is. Now we have 4. 4 can be written as 2 into 2. Yes, 4 can be written as 2 into 2. Now all these are prime numbers, right? 3, 2. All these are our prime numbers. So this becomes the prime factorization of 24. 24 is equal to 3 into 2 into 2 into 2, children. Understood? Now same 24, if you write it as 2 12s are. Okay. 2 is already a prime number. So let us keep it as it is. Next, 12 can be written as 2 6s are 12 or 3 4s are 12. Let us go for 3 4s are. No matter what numbers you take, children, the final prime factorization will be the same. Again, 2 and 3 both are prime numbers. Now 4 can be split as 2 into 2. So now here all are prime numbers. So that means we've come to the end of the prime factorization. Again 24 is equal to, see, we're having 1, 3 and 3 2's. 3 into 2 into 2 into 2. Understood? No matter what, how you represent as a product, the final prime factorization will be the same. Yes, consider some more examples. 9 is equal to 3 into 3. Now both of these are prime numbers. If you understand one thing here, we are not taking 1 anywhere. Okay, 1 is neither a prime nor composite number. So let us not take 1 only while doing the prime factorization. Next, 18. 18 can be written as 2 nines are 18. 2 is a prime number, so write it as it is. 9 can be further written as 3 into 3. So the prime factorization of 18 is 3 into 3 into 2. Understood, children? The concept of prime factorization. Now coming to exercise 5.5. Sorry, but before that let us again revise what is prime factorization. It refers to the method of expressing a number as a product of its prime factors. Expressing a number as a product of its prime factors. Now coming to exercise 5.5. First one is to write down all the prime numbers between 10 and 30. So between 10 and 30 we have 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29. Okay children, and we are having few more. That few more you solve and write. Okay, understood? I have written till 30. Now you write from 30 till 40. I hope you can do it, right? Yes. Now the next one is list the composite numbers. Now, right, what are composite numbers again? Composite numbers are those numbers which have more than 2 factors. Yes children? So I'll write the composite numbers from 60 till 70. They are 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 68, 69 and 70 children. Okay, now you try writing the composite numbers from 71 till 80. Understood? Now coming to question 3. Tick the prime numbers from the given numbers. Okay children, a similar type of question can be asked in your live worksheet as well. You know where to find live worksheets, right? Yes, on our website www.aimstoday.in. So there you will be seeing a little box before the number. Okay, now when you click in the box, you will get a tick mark. So whichever are the prime numbers, click in the box before that number so that you will get your prime numbers. And after ticking all the boxes, after ticking all the prime numbers, click on the finish button at the bottom children. And then if you click on check my answer, then you will get the result of how many correct questions we have done. Okay, now coming to the list of numbers here. 2 is a prime number. 31 is a prime number. 43 is a prime number. 61 is a prime number. 7 is 29. State whether the true or following are true or false. 13 and 15 are twin primes. Now first of all children, 15 is a composite number. For twin primes, both the numbers should be our prime numbers. So it's a false one. Next, 7 and 18 are co-prime numbers. Now the factors of 7 are 1 and 7. The factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. Only 1 is their common factor. So yes, 7 and 18 are our co-prime numbers. Okay. Now coming to prime factorize the following numbers. That means we have to write the prime factorization. First one is 10. 10 can be written as 2 5s are 10. Now both are prime numbers. Yes, so this will be our prime factorization. 2 5s are 10. Next 18. 18 can be written as 2 9s are 18. 2 into, again 9 can be written as 3 into 3. So this is our prime factorization. Next 16. 16 can be written as 4 4s are 16. Now both are composite numbers. 4 can be again written as 2 into 2 into. Again 4 can be written as 2 into 2. So this will be our, what do you say, prime factorization. Next 48. 28. 4 7s are 28. 4 is a composite number. It can be written as 2 into 2. 7 is a prime number, so let us write 7 as it is. So 2 into 2 into 7 is the prime factorization of 28, children. Yes, and I hope you can do the questions E, F, G, H and I. Yes, and with this we've come to the end of today's class.